please comment on the concept of seeker-sensitive. Who seeks whom in the process of salvation? And how does contemporary American evangelism tend to get it right or wrong?
Well, I think there's only one true seeker, and that's God. And that's why Jesus said he had come to seek and save the lost. John 6, our Lord said, no man comes to me unless the Father draws him. So God is the true seeker. And Romans 3 says, no man seeks after God. Naturally, and yet you have to include Old Testament. If you seek me with all your heart, you'll find me. That's the prompted heart that God has moved in his direction that responds. But I think we often say in our church there's only one seeker who shows up every Sunday here, and that's God, who seeks those whom he has chosen as love gifts to his Son, and he's the true seeker. I think it's an illusion to think that men are running around seeking God on their own. I think they're seeking the kind of stuff that shows up in the prosperity gospel and in the kind of American evangelicalism that's so highly successful, all the temporal things, all the things that are connected to the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, which is all a part of fallen flesh. But the sinner does not seek the true and living God.
Thomas Aquinas was asked that question once, and he said that people look around and they see unbelievers seeking desperately the things that we know only God can give them.
Yes.
Forgiveness, peace of mind, reconciliation, all the benefits that we only can get from Christ. And he said, but we mistake that people seeking the benefits that only God can give them from actually seeking God. The sinner wants the benefits without God. All the while, the metaphor of the Bible is that we're fleeing from God. We're fugitives from God. We're hiding from God, while at the same time wanting all of those benefits. And this has radical implications, though. And we've seen a revolution in worship in America designed on the basis of designing worship for the unbeliever. He's an unbeliever, but he's seeking, right? I mean, that's ghastly. Since when do you design worship to please unbelievers rather than to please the living God? And I'm all for evangelism and all of that, but the purpose of the assembling together of the saints on the Sabbath day is not primarily evangelism, but for the offering of worship by the people of God to God. And then as soon as we start designing worship for something else, we've departed from the biblical model, I think.
Yeah, I think the trend is to let the world design it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.